Hey my friends, it's Patrick Allman from the Stop Doing Nothing show at stopdoingnothing.com. This is your weekly dose of life advice, business advice, and just whatever the heck is on my mind based on the questions that you send me, which is going to immediately lead into me telling you that I need your questions to make sure that I get the focus of the show just right for you. I've got a whole list of topics, about 40 or 50 of them, all laid out in a spreadsheet that I want to share with you, but my favorite ones are the ones that you come up with. So if you ever have any ideas based on the previous shows you've heard about what I talk about, go ahead and text them to me at 405-251-2022 so I can get you some answers. And if I don't have the answers, because I never have all the answers, I will find the person that has the answers for them and get them to you. Or of course, you can also contact me at Patrick Allman all over social media, or even on the Stop Doing Nothing fan page, which you can easily find on Facebook. For those of you who have never watched before, I am based in Oklahoma City, run a huge website called stopdoingnothing.com, which gets thousands of visitors every single month on the different videos we do like this and the podcast and the other things we have going. I also run a digital marketing agency. I've been in business for just going on 20 years now. I think it's like 17 or 18, so I like to round up, called the Focus Digital Marketing Agency in Oklahoma City, and we focus on just making other businesses look great by telling their story online using a lot of video and lead generation. And this Stop Doing Nothing TV is a weekly show and a podcast, by the way, so subscribe on iTunes and rate it, that I just like to get out to you to share your stories, your questions, and my philosophies on life and business, so it helps you be a better person, a better spouse, and a better business owner. And like I said, a lot of this is based upon your questions. So whenever you see topics on this, a lot of them come from the feedback of the conversations I'm having online, of the ones I'm having on Twitter, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, all those places, and you can find me all over those places. A couple of things to talk about this week. First thing is, I really want to talk about a video that went insanely popular on the Stop Doing Nothing fan page. I did a very short video last week, probably about 2 minutes, that talked about you being just as smart as the other people around you that are doing the things that you want to do. And that's going to be my main topic today, is I want you to pay very close attention to this. This is really important to me because this is a constant reminder to myself and to other people about what it takes to get started and get the things we want to get done in life. Whether it be things like, run a marathon or start a business or become an entrepreneur or start your own video show or start your own podcast or write a book or fly an airplane or go into space. I mean, going to space, I'm really kind of pushing it there. But my constant theme throughout this is people that have accomplished these things that you worship and that you admire. You're often seeing, when you see them do something amazing, you're seeing the end result of a long, drawn-out process of them going from being an amateur at a particular skill level or a particular tactic to being a pro at it. Anybody that's ever done anything in the world never started with the perfect conditions. People have started broke, they've started homeless, they started on a whim, they become an entrepreneur accidentally when they got fired. They started a show like this just because they were bored one day and they turned on their microphone and their camera. I mean, there's various amount of situations, but there's no such thing as the perfect time to start something. And the key thing I want you to remember out of all this, though, is that the factor of intelligence and smarts. If you don't know, to me, the difference between intelligence and smarts is intelligent is knowing that 2 + 2 is equal to 4. Being smart is when someone has a knife to your throat and they say, "What is 2 + 2? Is it 5?" You say, "Yes, it's 5." Intelligence is just knowing the book knowledge of stuff, and wisdom and smarts is just knowing when to use it and when to keep your mouth shut. That's my quick summary here. Most of the people that are doing really amazing things out there are people that have really great street smarts and fair to higher level intelligence. Some of them is even subpar intelligence. I'm going to admit I'm no Rhodes Scholar. I am not anywhere qualified to be on Mensa, but I have a lot of street smarts. And so the people that you worship online, the people that you see starting businesses, or they start, cupcake factories, or they're flying airplanes, or they're running marathons, or they're biking 500 miles in a week or whatever. These people are often no smarter or no more intelligent than you are. They had a driving desire to do something. I'm not going to talk about drive and passion in this video, but I want you to realize that you, inside you right now, have the smarts that you need to do a lot of things that you want. So a lot of you are waiting for the perfect time. I'm waiting to have, $1,000 to start my business, or I'm waiting until, 3 years from now when I'm not doing anything and my kids are out of the house before I start training to run a marathon, or I'm waiting for, month-end close before I start my own business. There are no perfect situations, and there's no perfect amount of intelligence or money. The people that you worship, like I mentioned, are sometimes subpar in intelligence and smarter than you are. You have the smarts in you probably right now, but what you lack in you is the drive, the motivation, and the daily action, and also the attitude of done is better than perfect. So just realize that when you're out there starting a business or any concept in the world, don't worry about being smart enough or intelligent enough. Most people are never smart enough, never intelligent enough. They kind of stumble along the way. And I've got another video planned about how when I first started my own business, I made some amazingly stupid mistakes. I've got a great story about being in the middle of winter in Iowa and not even understanding the concept of an invoice, and running outside, not having enough money to pay my hotel rooms. But that didn't stop me from starting my business. Obviously, I wasn't very smart at the time, and I've gotten smarter day by day about business, but heck, I stumbled my way through it. And if you really want to do something bad enough, you'll stumble your way through it. You'll be willing to take some of the hits and get back up. It's okay to make mistakes and screw up, but what you don't want to do is get frozen in indecision. So that's my main thing for you today, is I want you to write this down someplace and remember this, is that you have the smarts in you right now to do what you want to do. All you requires is a little bit of smarts. You've got a little bit of smarts, you've got Google, you've got free libraries. What else do you need to get off your butt and start getting some stuff done? Hook, almost said a dirty word there. Anyways, oh goodness gracious, there's my gym alarm. Let's put that on snooze. Anyways, you're smart enough to do it right now. Now, the other thing I want to share with you is something I think is really cool, and I'd like to hear more of this to let me know that I'm doing the right thing. A little bit of ego stroke here. I want to share with you something really cool, a message I got on the Stop Doing Nothing fan page. So bear with me as I look over here and read it. This is very cool. Hey, Patrick, I would just like to sincerely thank you. Your article on Obsess About Something was exactly what I needed. I have for some time stayed locked in my head with self-doubt about my goals. Reading your article has given me all new perspective on what I needed to be doing and how to go about it. Thank you so much, good sir. Obsession is key, amazing and ingenious philosophy. Good stuff. By the way, how to get obsessed, or the word obsession, is one of the #1 search terms that brings people to stopdoingnothing.com. So if you ever want to go read that article, either just go to Google and search for how to get obsessed, and you'll find the website stopdoingnothing.com, or just type in stopdoingnothing.com and you'll get there. It's a really great article. I had a really fun time writing it, and I'll probably have to do a whole video series on it. But like as I said always, if you have any questions, text them to the show here at 405-251-2022. Our podcast listenership is growing every single week. Our number of video views is growing every single week, and that's only happening as a result of your feedback and your questions. So until next video, please make sure you go subscribe on YouTube, go subscribe on iTunes, and as always, follow me all over social media, mainly though Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Patrick Allmond, last name Allmond. You can find us there. And I look forward to hearing your questions. So you have a great week, have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you during the next show. Take care.